so this is ZD take 2. I'm gonna go ahead and take our garlics. I'm gonna mince them up. First thing we're gonna do is start with our meat. We're gonna get nice and brown so it doesn't disappear into the ziti. But I'm gonna do some olive oil and some garlic just to give it a little bit more of an Italian kick. We'll throw some olive oil into the pan. A bit more. Go ahead and get my gloppy sausage. A spoon. Now it's going. We're gonna get our sausage and squeeze that in there. Oh yeah, delicious. That looks fantastic. I'm gonna run and get some black pepper. Black pepper. And go ahead and add some of that to the smoker. Hey, you took all the chips away. What am I supposed to munch on while making videos? What am I supposed to munch on while making videos? Yeah. Alright, so in the meantime, while I'm waiting for this giant pot of water to boil, I'm going to start slicing up my cheese. Amazing Swiss. It's already shredded. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the pan. Yeah, alright. Then go ahead and open this Romano up. Yeah, I like the Romano. Start shredding this right side. I'm going to start with the mozzarella, and yeah, and that's gonna take some working on. It's almost like this one's too soft. It's almost like a Play-Doh. But it's kind of working. Not have to fight it the whole way. And then just do little slivers. Or just take on the challenge here. Yeah, alright. It's got to go slow. It's not the best mozzarella in the world. Could be better. Just break it apart. Just go one direction. One direction seems to be the answer to my problems. Got my vacuum cleaner here. Look, cheese on the floor. I'm not used to this luxury of unmade vacuum cleaners. No, eat more. You're not good at this. You're not doing your job. Get that. Good girl. All right, so in a little bowl, I'm gonna pre-mix my spices. I got some red crushed pepper. Throw that in there. Oregano, my favorite, belongs in every Italian dish. I firmly believe, but not everyone does. And garlic. And then I'm gonna throw in some black pepper. Make this a little bit spicy, a little flavorful. All right, mix that up. Butter is almost boiling. It's a little freaking slow. I got my oven on preheat for 350. We're gonna do 45 minutes. I got my butter out. I got some extra cheese for mozzarella. I'm gonna do like a layer, stick that in there so it's just a little bit extra cheesy. And now it's just a waiting game. Oh yeah, let's talk about this sauce. Sauce is already pre-made. You can see it in one of my previously made videos. With the, I did the ZD before on Snapchat, and this is my sauce video. Check it out, it's great sauce, I love it. All right, so I finally got my water boiling here. I'm gonna go ahead, take the saucepan, throw it in there, and stir it up. And boil that for about anywhere from like 8 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna shoot for 8 and see how it starts coming out. All right, so we can go ahead and check out these noodles here. It's still not even 8 minutes yet. And let's see, it's squishy, it's good. You want it a little bit al dente because it's gonna get baked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the heat, turn that off, pour out my oven mitts. And be careful not to get burned while doing this. The steam will definitely catch you. And dump that out. While it's still hot, I'm gonna go ahead, throw in the butter. I'm making this for friends, so I gotta use a lot of fat. I'm gonna use some unorthodox techniques for myself to make this taste as good as possible because they are meat eaters, and they're gonna hate anything that I cook. All right, make sure you get that nice and dry. Because my sink is not draining so well. There we go. All right. Let that sit for a minute. All right, I'm gonna take this, throw this back in the pot. Go, throw in the rest of the butter because why not? Can't hurt. You just hurt your arteries. And stir that up. Make sure your noodles are nice and evenly coated. Okay. This rice pasta will get very sticky and it'll just clump together. So make sure you coat it really good. Got my sauce. And we get a nice little sauce scooper. This. And we're gonna do just enough to coat it. I don't want it swimming in it. Just a wee bit more. That should be good. Alright, next I'm going to be throwing in my cheese. Unlike my other video, I did layers. This we gotta completely coat everything. Do a little bit at a time, make sure it gets incorporated. So we have a nice even melt. I'm gonna make this better than the other dinners they order for Dungeons and Dragons, which is usually fast food or pizza or Taco Bell. gotta make it just as bad. Just as artery clogging. And I'm just gonna keep mixing that up. Okay, now that that's mixed up, I'm gonna do layers. You don't wanna incorporate the meat into the pasta fully because it's gonna get moist, it's gonna get lost. I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce with it, and I'm gonna do my spices. This way it gets a little flavor, a little kick while it's going. So I'm gonna take my pan, throw this in there, make this nice and even. I'm gonna take some sauce, add a little bit more in there. I'm gonna finish up the sauce because it is a little bit old. I'm gonna go ahead, grab some of the sausage crumbles, put that in there. And then I'm gonna add some spices and then just keep layering it up like that. All right, put some mozzarella wedges on there. I'm gonna go ahead and just shred up the rest of the Romano that I have. All right, good enough. Good enough for me. Throw in the oven for about 45 minutes at 350. It's kind of deep, it might need to take a little bit longer.